Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's still early in the season, but it's always a good time to check out some power rankings. A lot could change before playoff time. You look at Indiana, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Checking out Orlando, they're in the lower end of the rankings and headed down. Not the position you want to find yourself in. Now, we'll see if they can stabilize in the coming games.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And for Detroit, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And now with a few games in the books, Clark, are we fully back in the swing of things?
Well, I can't speak for you, B.A. I'm still actually getting my own act together. I mean, it's the same for teams out there. Some teams anyway. But we really are off to the races here, and this season is shaping up nicely.
Now here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Suggs with it. Outside Bane. Back to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. No good with the triple. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Rebounded by Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Wagner with it. Now guarded by Duren. Carter. Good D by Duren.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
No good there. Nice D from Wagner. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. From deep, Banchero. Detroit with a rebound.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Thompson finds Harris. Now Ivy. Cunningham, a screen on Banchero. Here's Ivy. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Banchero. Sinks that one from the post.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Banchero's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Cunningham against Suggs. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Seventh in points off turnovers, and they earned a spot in the top 10 for team blocks. They used their big men well to keep the paint locked up and not allow easy buckets.
And they really love to push the ball, finishing in the top 5 in fast break points. They were a fun team to watch. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Duren. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Wagner against Thompson. From deep, Bane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that was deep. But somehow Bane makes that shot look so easy.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Harris. Down low. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And Carroll passes to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cunningham against Suggs. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cunningham.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Suggs. He's scoreless. Outside Carter. Pass to Bain. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Cunningham. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Harris passes to Ivy. There's Cunningham with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 5 points.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Magic trail by 3. Now Suggs. 9 points in his last outing. Wagner finds Carter. Back to Wagner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And both free throws good for Wagner. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Wagner with a steal. And it's Orlando on the break. Pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Ivy outside. Now here's Duran. No points yet. And he lobs it up. Wagner with a steal. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Chalk up 2 there. Cunningham's got 7 points. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Bain. A deep 3. Duran with the rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Harris. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Ivy. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. It's a three-point game. Outside Jones. Wagner on the wing. Outside Bain. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. Ivy with the defensive effort.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
Misses the three.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
And Detroit has possession. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Magic trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, B.A. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. For Detroit, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. And stolen by Bain. Pass to Banchero. There's the three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by Detroit. Here's Wagner, shoots over Thompson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Check out Wagner getting tricky with it. Pump fake totally got the defense all out of sorts.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
And he drops the first.
Wagner's a forward that just has a lot of ability. I mean, he does everything. He can score, rebound, and move well without the rock, too. His versatility, impressive.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Robinson comes in for Thompson, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Ivy. He does not get the second one. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up. Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Cunningham. Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Cunningham's got 13.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Banchero outside. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Duran. Harris passes to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
Magic leading by 4. Here's Bain. 35 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Three-pointer, no good. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Cunningham outside. And here's LeVert for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
Duran with a screen on Banchero. And the dunk by Duran.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
32 seconds left in the opening quarter. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 4. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wagner. Over Harris. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Bain.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Jones with the ball. Duncan Robinson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Holland. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Jones. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
Here's LeVert. No points so far. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. For 3, Robinson. Pure from three-point range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Wagner. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Tadze, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Stewart finds LeVert. Stewart, a screen on Jones. And again, it's Detroit converting. Orlando leading by 5. Outside Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karis LeVert. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Suggs.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Jones against LeVert. Pass to Robinson. Down low. Here's Reed. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Now here's Jones. And here's Suggs. Pass to Batase. Jones from outside. He drops it from range. Jones has got 7.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Now LeVert. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Reed. Ivy comes in for Holland. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham, right side. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Got a piece of it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Batase finds Wagner. Outside Bane. From downtown. No luck on that one. Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Ivy from the arc. Drains the triple. Ivy's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Wagner. He's got 7. Outside Bane. Ivy with the defensive effort.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but Those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham looking around. Ivy outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Ivy's got 5.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Here's Bain. Give him 8. That one falls. He's got 10.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Bain against Ivy. Over Bain. Orlando with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Misfires on the corner 3.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Cunningham outside. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. Back to Wagner. Tipped. Robinson with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist of the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. Outside Bain. Banchero against Thompson. Banchero no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Duren with a screen on Bain. Ivy goes in. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
Orlando trailing here. Outside Bain. Wagner with a screen on Ivy. Bain, the pass to Suggs. Wagner, left side. 6 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wagner's got 9.
The defense was there, but the concentration and focus from Wagner also there. Really good poise.
Ivy outside. From the line, it's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Wagner. Robinson defending. The 3. And it's Wagner missing. The Pistons trailing. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Robinson can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The drive by Bain. Over Ivy. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Here's Ivy over Bain. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Magic have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Stolen by Ivy. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Quick hands from Ivy. Now he's able to knock it loose and create points for his team.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks. A defensive powerhouse. Outside Bain. Wagner with a screen on Ivy. Bain with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Orlando again missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Cunningham outside. Duran finds Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. That one is off. Great D that time from Wagner. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Here's Banchero after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. To the inside. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists now tonight. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Duran in the high post. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Suggs, the pass to Bain. 4-3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from 3-point land right now.
Here's Bain. He's got 10. Pass to Black. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Black's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pistons on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
They're riding the wave of enthusiasm in this arena.
Yeah, getting that boost of adrenaline. They're giving this crowd a show and trying to bring home the W. Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
You look at the Pistons, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Orlando with the ball. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the three, the small forward. Cunningham delivers in transition.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Magic trail by 3. Wagner finds Banchero. Picked by Carter. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 17 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Bain against Ivy. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
And for the Magic, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. And Banchero with it. Now guarded by Duren. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. That shot off the mark. Thompson with some nice D. Detroit leading by 3. Inside. Here's Harris. Here's Duren. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Thompson against Wagner. Outside Bain. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 13.
Well, Bain will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Up top, Carter. Banchero outside for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Going inside. Harris outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Magic trail by 4. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Ivy. Thompson outside. Oh, from deep. Back to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Payne, the pass to Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ivy outside. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Harris outside. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
We got this.
And he's good on the second. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Detroit, second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Here's Bain. 13 points in the game. The shot that time not on target. Ivy with the defensive effort.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
And again, no good by Detroit. Magic trail by 3. Wagner inside, defended by Thompson. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here's Harris. Duren, the pass to Harris. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by the Magic. To the paint. And stolen by Cunningham. And the Pistons pushing it up now. He goes up. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
For Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Carter, a screen on Ivy. Pass to Carter. Duren with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Ivy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 7-point Detroit lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Banchero. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Bain. The 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Out to Harris. The 3 ball. Orlando with the rebound.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's Suggs. Cunningham with some nice D.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Ivy, and here's Thompson for three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 5. Suggs finds Bain. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Ivy, left side, from behind the arc. Orlando with a rebound. Bain's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Detroit making a change here. LeVert's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Jones, he's checked in for Suggs. The Pistons lead by 3. And here's Ivy. 12 points for him. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. So it's Detroit now. Thompson, a screen on Jones. LeVert passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They still need this.
You see defensively, Carter with really good instincts. I mean, he moves his feet well, and of course, he gives you plenty of size at that position.
Wagner finds Jones. Back to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. Carter, a screen on Duran. Banchero passes to Carter. Kicks it out to Bain for the tie. Nails it from 3. Bain's got 16 points now.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
The Pistons shooting only 30% in the 3rd quarter. And there's a pick. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this 2nd half. Up top, Banchero. Over Harris. Banchero no good. And Detroit is shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his 1st foul of the game. Robinson, he's checked in for Duran. Harris passes to Thompson. Ivy outside. Clock at 6. Launches it. No good that time. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Carter. Back to Bain. Here's Banchero. Defended by Thompson. Carter, a screen on Thompson. Banchero passes to Carter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 5 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, granted, 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Thompson, and it's Holland in for Ivy. Here's LeVert. Harris on the wing. And stolen by Banchero. 3-on-3. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Carter. And that's 11 points for Franz Wagner.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter. LeVert passes to Robinson. LeVert, a screen on Wagner. Robinson finds some space. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And Carroll with it. Started by Stewart. And is blocked. LeVert right side. Counted. LeVert's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, guys, it's so good to see somebody still taking advantage of the mid-range. LeVert with the bucket.
Magic leading by 3. 1 minute left in the third. To the inside. Carter throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Now here's Wagner. 11 points in the game. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Wagner. Money from 17 feet out. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Detroit moving the ball around. LeVert finds Stewart. Off target from three-point range. Wagner looking it over. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Orlando ahead, up 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Karis LeVert is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Stewart in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Black. Over Robinson. Shots good by Black. And the Magic lead by 10.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Robinson with it. Black defending. LeVert outside. Cunningham outside. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando leading by 10. Up top, Bain. The shot. The rebound by Detroit. With the step back. Robinson on the wing. Black defending. And stolen by Suggs. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Batadze. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Black. Stewart, no good. The Magic have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the right side. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's LeVert. Outside Robinson. Back to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. No good. Orlando leading by 13. Down low. Here's Wagner. Soft touch off the glass.
This is where you want Wagner to have the ball. Right under the bucket where he can do the most damage.
Pass to Reed. Bain against LeVert. Picked by Reed. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Looking to end the run. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 22.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Bain with it. Lets it go from 14. LeVert with a rebound. Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Cunningham. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Bain. Wagner with a screen on LeVert. Bain with it. Now LeVert defending. And the dunk by Wagner.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Cunningham against Suggs. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. And Cunningham throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And Orlando has possession following the score by Detroit. Suggs, no good. Outside Robinson. Kept alive. Reed. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Orlando leading by 11. Bain, the pass to Batadze. Cunningham against Suggs. Floats one. Tipped.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Pass to Robinson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Magic have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And here's LeVert for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Terrific shot from LeVert. Knows how effective he can be from deep.
And so here is Orlando. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Bain. Black outside. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Black's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense. and took advantage of it.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 11-point game. Picked by Reed. This one for three. Outside Robinson. Hits the trifecta.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bain. Bataze, a screen on Levert. Pass to Bataze. Suggs against Cunningham. Suggs, no good.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Cade on the drive. It's Levert on the wing. Now Robinson. Misses the three. Black outside to the middle. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
Pistons trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Suggs, the pass to Bataze. Back to Suggs. Over Cunningham. And Suggs, the bucket on the assist from Bataze. And the Magic lead by 10. Suggs against Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. Inside. Outside for Levert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Nets, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for Levert. Now here's Ivy. And there's the call on Banchero. That'll be a second foul of the game. Orlando making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Bain. Here's Banchero. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Cunningham against Suggs. Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading by 10. Outside Banchero. Picked by Carter. Jams it home!
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Well, the Pistons shooting at about 44% so far. Suggs outside. Here's Bain. Carter, a screen on Ivy. Carter outside. He launches. Oh, it's off. Time running out for the Pistons. Oh, got a piece of it. Wagner with it. Now Thompson defending. And there it is.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Orlando leading by 14. Wagner outside. From downtown. Duran pulls it down. Well, Detroit shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
And here's Suggs. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Banchero. Bucket! Straight in!
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Magic.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Now here's Cunningham. Oh, he leaves no question. Orlando with the ball. A 12-point game. Wagner against Thompson. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.